Your instincts might tell you to argue back, to shout louder, or to force your point of view. But what if I told you that the most powerful tool you could use in that very moment isn't words, but something far more subtle? Silence? In a world where everyone seems to be talking, and communication is often equated with speaking, the ability to outsmart anyone without saying a word is a rare skill. Yet, it is one of the most effective tools in achieving peace, maintaining control, and gaining the upper hand in any situation. By mastering the art of silence, you can shift the dynamics of a conversation, influence outcomes, and outsmart even the most challenging individuals, all without uttering a single word. You might wonder, how is it possible to outsmart someone without speaking? The answer lies in understanding the profound power of nonverbal communication, the psychological impact of silence, and the wisdom that can be gained by pausing rather than reacting. Silence allows you to remain in control, assess situations with clarity, and make decisions based on reason rather than emotion. This is more than just staying quiet. It's about using silence as a strategic tool. It's about using your presence, your awareness, and your ability to listen rather than talk to shape the outcome of any interaction. In fact, silence can be more powerful than words in many circumstances, helping you to gain respect, assert your dominance, and resolve conflicts with ease. In this video, we will explore how silence can become your secret weapon to outsmart anyone. Through deep insights into nonverbal communication, emotional intelligence, and the wisdom found in Islamic teachings, we will uncover how you can turn silence into one of your greatest strengths. From calming difficult situations to mastering the art of listening, you'll discover that sometimes saying nothing speaks louder than anything you could say. So, if you're ready to unlock the power of silence and learn how to outsmart anyone without speaking a word, make sure to stick around till the end. And before we dive into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers for more content that will help you live a more mindful and impactful life. 1. Understanding the power of silence. Silence is often misunderstood in today's world. In a society where constant communication, quick responses, and instant gratification have become the norm, silence is often seen as an absence or void. But in reality, silence is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal. It is a tool that has the power to transform situations, relationships, and even our own emotional state. The Qur'an and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, provide valuable insights into the profound power of silence and how we can harness it for greater wisdom and peace. One of the most profound aspects of silence is its ability to create space. When we remain silent, we allow for reflection and introspection. In silence, we can better understand ourselves, our emotions, and the situation at hand. It is in those quiet moments that clarity often emerges. Silence is also a powerful tool for self-control. When faced with challenging situations or difficult people, the natural instinct is often to respond immediately, perhaps in anger or frustration. But silence teaches us patience and self-discipline. It gives us the ability to step back and respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. Silence gives us the time and space to be patient, to not rush into a response, and to make decisions based on careful thought rather than fleeting emotion. When we embrace silence, we are exercising control over our actions and emotions, which is an important step towards personal growth. In addition to providing clarity and patience, silence also has the power to diffuse tension. In many situations when conflict arises, the natural tendency is to escalate the matter by exchanging words, defending ourselves, or challenging the other person. However, silence can act as a powerful diffuser in these situations. By not engaging in verbal conflict, you not only prevent the situation from escalating, but you also take away the power from the other person. Silence often leaves the aggressor or challenger without a response, which can disarm them and reduce their power over the situation. Another important aspect of silence is its ability to foster empathy and understanding. When we choose to be silent, we give others the space to express themselves. Many times people simply need someone to listen, to be heard. Silence allows us to listen deeply, to understand the other person's perspective without interrupting or imposing our own opinions. This practice is exemplified in the act of zikr, remembrance of Allah, where silence is often key to focusing the heart and mind on Allah's greatness and mercy. Through silence, we are able to listen to our inner thoughts and connect more deeply with our faith. The power of silence is undeniable. It is a tool that can bring clarity, self-control, peace, and understanding. By choosing silence over words, we can outsmart others without engaging in conflict. Silence is not the absence of action. Rather, it is the presence of wisdom, patience, and restraint. It is a powerful form of communication and an essential part of spiritual growth. By embracing silence in our lives, we are not only enhancing our own personal development, but also contributing to a more peaceful and thoughtful world around us. 2. Mastering nonverbal communication. In a world where words are often the primary mode of communication, there is an entire language that transcends speech: nonverbal communication. Nonverbal cues are powerful tools that can speak volumes without uttering a single word. They communicate feelings, attitudes, and intentions with remarkable precision, often conveying more than what words could express. This silent language, which includes body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and even eye contact, is an essential skill to master, especially when it comes to outsmarting others in difficult situations. The Qur'an, while emphasizing the importance of speaking the truth and using words wisely, also highlights the significance of how one presents themselves through actions and demeanor. The way we carry ourselves, the way we act, and the energy we project can influence how others perceive us and respond to us. Nonverbal communication plays a huge role in shaping the way we are perceived by others. It is through nonverbal cues that we often convey our true intentions, feelings, and confidence, even when our words might say something else. Mastering nonverbal communication helps ensure that your actions align with your words, making you a more genuine and impactful communicator. One of the first aspects of nonverbal communication to master is body language. Our posture and movements are the most visible reflection of how we feel and how we present ourselves. A person who slouches, avoids eye contact, or fidgets may inadvertently convey insecurity or discomfort, while someone who stands tall, maintains open posture, and walks confidently projects strength and self-assurance. In addition to posture, facial expressions are a crucial component of nonverbal communication. A smile can communicate kindness, warmth, and approachability, while a frown or furrowed brow can signal disapproval or discomfort. Beyond facial expressions, eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. The eyes are often said to be the windows to the soul, and through them, we communicate trust, sincerity, and attentiveness. When you make eye contact with someone, it demonstrates that you are present, engaged, and genuinely interested in the interaction. Conversely, avoiding eye contact can convey disinterest, dishonesty, or even fear. When we look at someone with respect, attentiveness, and sincerity, we communicate far more than words could convey. The ability to maintain confident, steady eye contact can build trust and establish a stronger connection with others, making you more influential in your interactions. Gestures, too, are an important part of nonverbal communication. Simple movements like nodding your head in agreement or offering a hand to help can communicate support and understanding. However, gestures can also be misinterpreted depending on cultural contexts, so it is essential to be mindful of the messages they convey. For instance, in some cultures, a firm handshake signifies confidence, while in others, it might be viewed as overly assertive. The key to mastering gestures is awareness. understanding when and how to use them in ways that support your message and intentions. But nonverbal communication is not just about how we present ourselves to others, it is also about the way we listen. Active listening is a nonverbal skill that involves not just hearing what someone says, but truly understanding them. It is conveyed through nodding, maintaining eye contact, and using your body to show that you are fully engaged. Active listening allows you to respond thoughtfully and in a way that aligns with the situation. By demonstrating that you are genuinely paying attention through your body language, you outsmart others by showing respect and consideration, which in turn strengthens your influence over them. Finally, one of the most important elements of mastering nonverbal communication is emotional intelligence. Understanding how your own emotions affect your actions and how others might interpret your nonverbal cues is crucial. The ability to regulate your emotional responses, especially in challenging situations, allows you to communicate with composure and confidence. When you remain calm, collected, and mindful of your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, you gain the upper hand in any interaction. Mastering nonverbal communication is about aligning your words, actions, and intentions to project the message you want to convey. It is about being aware of how others perceive you and using that awareness to influence situations positively. Through body language, facial expressions, gestures, and listening skills, you can communicate more effectively, gain respect, and outsmart others in a subtle yet powerful way. Third, power of listening. Listening is one of the most powerful and underappreciated skills that we can cultivate in our lives. In a world where everyone is often eager to speak, voice their opinions, and be heard, the act of listening becomes a rare and profound form of communication. It is through listening that we can connect with others on a deeper level, understand their needs, and respond more effectively. Listening is not just about hearing words, it's about truly understanding, empathizing, and engaging with the person in front of you. Listening attentively ensures that we do not jump to conclusions based on incomplete or misunderstood information. By truly listening, we open ourselves up to greater knowledge and wisdom. In any interaction, the power of listening often lies in its ability to diffuse tension, build trust, and foster stronger relationships. When we listen to others, we convey respect and understanding. It signals that we value what they have to say and that their thoughts and feelings matter to us. Listening also serves as a powerful tool for personal growth. When we listen deeply, we learn not only about others, but also about ourselves. We gain insight into how we react in different situations, and we become more attuned to the thoughts and emotions of those around us. By listening, we open ourselves up to new perspectives, which can help us grow in wisdom and empathy. One of the most significant aspects of listening is its ability to foster empathy. When we listen to someone with genuine care and attention, we step into their shoes and experience their world from their perspective. This act of empathy strengthens relationships and creates a bond of trust and understanding. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is an exemplary model of empathy in action. His ability to listen to people with compassion and respond with wisdom created deep connections with those around him. By listening attentively, we show others that we care about their feelings and well-being. Empathy through listening can also help to resolve conflicts. Many times, conflicts arise because people feel misunderstood or not heard. When we listen to the other person's point of view without interrupting or rushing to respond, we create an opportunity for dialogue and resolution. By listening carefully, we allow the other person to feel validated, which paves the way for more peaceful and constructive interactions. Listening also has the power to silence our own ego and pride. When we truly listen, we move away from the need to be right or to dominate the conversation. Instead, we prioritize understanding over winning an argument or proving a point. This shift from ego-driven communication to humble listening allows us to connect with others more authentically. Furthermore, listening can be a means of protecting ourselves from unnecessary conflict or misunderstanding. Often, people speak out of emotion, frustration, or stress, and their words may not always reflect their true intentions. By listening attentively and giving people the opportunity to express themselves fully, we create space for understanding and clarity. This is particularly important in relationships, where misunderstandings can easily arise. When we listen with patience, we prevent ourselves from reacting impulsively or making judgments based on incomplete information. Listening also helps us to regulate our responses in difficult situations. Instead of reacting immediately out of frustration or anger, we can take the time to listen carefully and choose a thoughtful response. This self-control is a powerful tool for outsmarting others, as it allows us to remain composed and in control, even when faced with challenging or provoking situations. The power of listening is not just about benefiting others, it is also a tool for our own personal growth. It helps us cultivate patience, empathy, and self-discipline. It allows us to learn, to reflect, and to grow closer to others. By listening carefully, we gain a deeper understanding of the world around us and our place within it. Through listening, we can outsmart any situation, responding with insight, calmness, and wisdom, rather than hastily reacting with words. The power of listening cannot be overstated. It is a skill that allows us to connect with others, learn from them, and communicate more effectively. Through listening, we foster empathy, resolve conflicts, and create stronger relationships. By making listening a conscious practice, we not only enhance our communication skills, but also align ourselves with the divine wisdom of the Qur'an and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let us remember that sometimes the most powerful words are those that remain unspoken, and the greatest wisdom is found in the art of truly listening. As we've seen, the power of silence is truly transformative. By embracing silence, we can navigate the complexities of life, outsmart those around us, and achieve peace in situations where words often fail. It's a tool of strength, patience, and wisdom, allowing us to communicate in ways that speak louder than any words could. Remember, silence doesn't mean weakness. It means restraint, emotional intelligence, and mastery over oneself. The next time you're faced with a challenging situation or a difficult conversation, pause, reflect, and let your silence work for you. It's often in these moments that the most profound wisdom and control emerge. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has given you valuable insights on how to outsmart anyone without saying a word. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers. Your support helps us create more meaningful content to guide you on your journey of personal growth and spiritual wisdom.